Okay, here are the results of the qualifying. We have Georg Ottner sitting at a pole position, sharing his first starting grid, first starting row with Aaron Roberts, Jim Britton, and Simon de Mori on a second row. Benjamin Hoffmann and Robert Mialko on a third row. Mihail Lapajnik and Fabian Jaroszewski in fourth. Then we have Alexander Kruk and Eris Andi on fifth. Then Roman Romanov and Marco Chedron, I think it is like this, in sixth. And then we have the general racing stuff, which I try to fix right now, is qualifying results again. No one has qualifying results. Automobilverkehrs- und Übungsstraße. Nice. Send me that. Everyone who's not everyone who's not a native German speaker, add me at Instagram at Thomas Bienert eSportscaster and send me please this Automobilverkehrs- und Übungsstraße as voicemail, please. I want to hear that. That is more difficult than TH for German tongue. So 13 seconds to go until the race starts. I'm very, very happy about that race, and I'm very curious what will happen for the first corner, because it's so tight and the people have to control these beasts. The turbochargers are the most difficult thing to tame. Today, Georg Ottner get away very, very good. Some cars are not the biggest gap behind in the field. And then we see Simon de Mori, who already charged beside Aaron Robert. And no, Georg Ottner didn't go well away from the start. As I see right now, he's sitting on P3. So that's why Simon de Mori is on P2. We have Jim Britton, who already lost a place against Robert Mielgo, and now tries to fight back. And you see there are so many different lines chosen by the drivers. Jim Britton obviously did not that well. A little gap here, a little gap there. Everyone is trying to cut here and there. Oh, I love that chicane, it's so fast. It feels so scary when you charge with this car. And then, especially what you have seen from Robert Mialko, who just cut a little bit in the grass. Robert Mialko now trying to attack Benjamin Hoffmann, in my opinion, a little bit early, because he needs the draft, and if he's not using push to pass now, Jim Britton will follow up, and yes, Jim Britton is opening up the 3 wide. No, Robert Mialko backs off, trying to get back in the slipstream, trying to fight back, hustle back, but Jim Britton did very, very well. Takes 2 positions. Oh, I love it. That is basically what I expected from today. In front we see a little fight for the lead. Aaron Roberts have to defend himself against Simon de Mori. He slips in on the apex. Nice. We see some fans for Jimmy, and we see some fans for Hoffmann. Nice. Ottner has to let them a little bit pass, but we saw Ottner is one of the more strategic guys. Nah, my overlay. Ha! But I saw it right in the beginning of the race. Yeah, Ottner is more of a strategic guy. He can just sit there, hold on, and wait until everyone have destroyed their tires, and then he just puts on the real pace. And now you see how it is done. Fabian Jaroszewski just takes the position very, very early. By the way, Aaron Roberts tries to fight back. But you need to be careful. If you do it before, what is it? I have to do it. If you take it before the right-hander, there is a huge chance that that someone just fights back. How many push to pass for the entire race? I think I saw 12. The highest count is 12. So the drivers really have to be careful with the push to pass. They cannot just push it through the whole first lap and then yeah, they run off. So it's a little bit more strategic. I don't know how to handle it. I mean, we see it right now. from the lead. You see Aaron Roberts and Simon de Mori have a little gap already to Georg Ortner, 1.2 seconds, then 1.7 seconds to Jim Britton. So they are a little bit off. They don't need to think too much about it. But especially in the midfield, you need to think if the guy in front of you is just holding you off, and then you cannot do anything. Oh, nice from Simon de Mori. He wanted to counter on the outside. That cost him and Aaron Roberts lots of time. So Georg Ortner is back. He decreased the gap by 0.7 seconds. Huge amount of seconds. I'm curious what happens at the end of the lap. And welcome, Shorty Bus. I'm happy that you're here. I thought you would leave me alone as well. Welcome. There is the heart. Every one of you gets a heart who comes back. Just to show my appreciation. I all love you. Nice. So back on a start and finish straight. And it seems like Aaron Roberts did the perfect lap. Let's see on the lap time. What does it change? Right now he's sitting on a 1:10.137 and he cannot improve. Not at all. Georg Ortner is 0.2 slower than the leader, so nothing to do for him right now. Fabian Jaroszewski is now on the charge for turn 1. Can't do anything right now. A little bit back off. Christoph Jacoy. I don't know how to pronounce that. Jacoy. For that kind of Banyares sees the mistake of Jacoy very good. Misses then the second apex, but still is in front. Oh. But yeah, for this kind of streams, I definitely need some kind of name coaching. I just like for every single language, I need to get taught how to pronounce it. Push to pass is open. Simon de Mori really tries to hold back, and that was obviously not an offending push to pass. That was more than a defending push to pass. He came a little bit out on the grass, lost lots of momentum. In a situation where you really don't want to get to lose the momentum, still he finds himself back in an attacking move. So push to pass is really strong here, and that is the reason why I want to see a championship. That's so awesome. That's so awesome, the cars. And then just imagine them on Laguna Seca. Imagine them on Lausitzring. Nice. Simon de Mori tries to find the way to the inside of the corner. And now they have to be careful because Jim Britton is just waiting. He's just waiting. Yeah, someone has only 4 push-to-pass remaining. I think someone was very nervous. Very nervous. He just smashed the button. Could be something. Now I would love to have that in the tower, right? Just open up the tower and then see how many push-to-passes people have. Georg Ortner now in charge, and I think he used push-to-pass. No, he didn't. So he just used the momentum. How many he has? 0. No. What is it? Can you read it? 0 for Simon de Mori. Georg Ortner slip past. How many does he have? He has 8. Simon de Mori, what does he have? 0. Oh man. He regret that, obviously. So Simon now is like, how can I say, like a sitting duck. Is it the right saying, sitting duck? I think so, yeah. So 0 push to pass with more than 52 seconds, 52 minutes to go. He will certainly don't like it. What is it with Aaron Roberts? Oh, nice slide here. He has 8 push to pass as well. So yeah, Georg Ortner did perfectly well. And now it will become very difficult for the Austrian guy. Let's look behind. It's Jim Britton. He's sitting on 7 push to passes. Momento de Mori. Momento de Mori. Georgi outside, and that was really clever from him. Going through the outside means you have to go the longer way, which means you take a little bit longer until you pass the opponent, which means on the long straight he cannot go for the counter. There's no opportunity, no slipstream at all. And we see it here, Benjamin Hoffmann wanted to go for the counter, broke a little bit late, and then Fabian Jaroszewski saw his chance. Went instantly for the attack, and Benjamin Hoffmann lost nearly half a second. Need to be careful. Need to be careful for that. And Aaron Roberts. He's really under pressure. Georg Ottner is not letting him go. There is not a single meter he's giving away. Right now, fastest man on the grid is Georg Ottner. 1:10.051, and everything in my board is going red because everyone is trying to attack. Right now we see Robert Mielko attacking the Russian guy Alexander Kruk. Alexander Kruk is trying to get back his position, and the Spaniel guy is just going for the inside, and there's lots of vis-a-vis just crossing back and forwards. Lots of mind games here. Benjamin Hoffmann, he lost his position now finally to Fabian Jaroszewski. That was obviously the turbocharger hole. What is the perfect English word for the turbocharger hole? Turboloch. I don't know. But you could see it. The refs just pitched down, and he tries to find the traction, slammed down the throttle, and the car just went off. Tried to catch it, but the rear tires were hot as hell, cooking. And now Arizandi closed the gap, and now Benjamin Hoffmann needs to find his rhythm. Good opportunity to think if he's going to a two-stop strategy. 49 minutes left, and the race, so I think 5 minutes. Double defensive move, is that allowed? Yeah, obviously, double defensive. I don't know. You really need to be careful with the double defensive move, because at some point it is about breaking the slipstream, and at that point it was more about breaking the slipstream. I don't think it was really a block attempt. I didn't see any reactive move. Turbo lag. I think that is quite cool. Turbo lag, I can deal with it. And the guys in front, seriously, they have a hard time. They have the first guy to lap is Jose Gonzalez Mayor. He's going now in the pits. I don't know why, but they have a hard time. They really, they seriously are completely sweaty right now because the cars are so difficult to drive. I mean, the snap oversteer is, how can I say that without the a-hole word? Snap oversteer and FRUS. It's the worst nightmare. The car is always trying to pinch into your soul because it's just snap oversteer, snap oversteer, snap oversteer. Benjamin Hoffmann saw the chance to just get into the inside of the corner. By the way, if you really, hey Thomas, and hey, I don't know, DSN Dotsys. Seems like some nerdy nickname. Yeah, if you really want to try a challenge, take the FIUS and go on Moscow Raceway. Moscow Raceway, I love it because it's a difficult raceway. It's difficult that way because it's not that rhythmic like every other track. You really need to focus on every single corner. I know much of you don't like Moscow Raceway. Oh, there's someone who's going sideways. It's Georgi Georgiev. He now will find himself in a maneuver, in an overtaking maneuver. I think Benjamin Hoffmann will have an easy way around. But it's not that easy. Yeah, you really need to think for any braking zone, and then and then the FAUS. You need to have the high refs all the time, and then the sector 1 where you go uphill, double left-hander with the hanging apex. So much fun, seriously, so much fun. So let's look for the lead. Nice, guys. I love that so many come into the stream. Next time, I promise we will start 1 hour earlier. I think 1.5 hours earlier, because our schedule right now doesn't allow us. We start the qualifying in at 8 p.m. German time, CST. But that means if I take a minor server, I will just finish some minutes after qualifying started, which we obviously don't want to. So yeah, we just changed the schedule today for next week. We start next week on 10 past 8 CST. I don't know if it is confirmed yet, but I saw we drive GT3 Spa, obviously because of the real Spa 24 hours, and yeah. But I saw there were lots of people in our Discord server that were not really happy about it. They wanted to drive different cars. I mean, I can totally understand that, and we are always open to your feedback. So if you have the best combination for ranked multiplayer on Wednesday evening, just come to our Discord and tell us. We have an own chat section. Hashtag what is it called? Hashtag ranked multiplayer. And guys, I really do hope that we get the new spectator overlay as soon as possible, because right now I'm here and I don't know how many pit stops the guys have. I don't know. It's too difficult to say. Some of the guys were already in the pits. We saw it, but I can't really tell. No, nothing to say. Especially after we don't have a mandatory pit stop today. So it means that, yeah, we can't say. Here we see Christoph Jakoy chasing behind Pontus Karlsson, the Swedish guy. And welcome to everyone that joined. Nice. Where do you come from? Do we have some kind of Twitch raid? Would be cool. Nice. Just right into the chat. I will welcome you and everyone that follows me right now, and I don't say anything about it. I'm sorry. Seriously, I'm so sorry. I just forget to log into Streamlabs. I'm sorry, seriously. But obviously, I'm so grateful for it. Thank you. So, Jose just gave up. Nope, he's pitting. And in front, it seems a little bit like Simon de Mori is not really catching the guys in front. Let's look. Aaron Robert, did he use some push to pass to defend himself? No, he didn't. So he's still having 8 push to passes left. Georg Ordner used 2 to just chase him, or maybe to just cut out a mistake of him. So that is so strategic. I'm curious if this is in the end the reason why maybe Aaron Robert can win, or maybe not. Maybe it makes no difference. Marco Chedron is on driving a 1:12.111 as fastest lap, so he's nearly 1 second off the pace of the leaders. As fastest lap, only fastest lap, not current lap. And he's struggling to catch Georg Georgiev, 5.49 seconds away. And someone, and I think Fabian Jaroszewski is just that way behind the field. He was always around top 10 because yeah, he pitted. But I know from JF that he did the favor to me and put all the nasty stuff to the new API. It's already in work in progress, so the game just spits out every information I want to have for the race. So then we can just build a new spectator tool. Shout out to Scout. He obviously will love it. I promise, Scout. I promise, Scout, you will love it. I don't know if he sees it. So what happened? Aaron Roberts in the pits. He's going for some kind of undercut. Georg Otter decides to stay out, so he obviously saw it more than far enough. He could have decided to come into the pits similar to Aaron Roberts, but it seems like Georg Ordner has an idea of the race, so his racecraft is more about maybe one stop. It's basically the last opportunity for Aaron Roberts to go for a two-stop strategy, and that is something maybe why he was so fast. Because he had less he has less fuel, and then he could go for very fast times. Hi, Kianos. How are you guys? How are you? By the way, I really appreciate that you're here in the chat, but what's with you? Why don't you drive? Would be cool. Matthias, what is it? Matthias Driska. Very German name. Never heard of it. Attacking Fabian Jaroszewski. Couldn't really get used to it. So Georg Ottner now comes into the pits. So it seems like he couldn't react fast enough. And now watch where is Aaron Roberts. He's now passing the last quarter. Georg is still standing. I'm still standing. Da, 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 da. Georg is moving very slow. Will not be enough. How far will our Aaron Roberts come in front out of Georg Ordner? That was probably one of the best undercuts he could have done. No, he didn't. Look at that. Georg Ordner just slammed down the throttle. I guess the tarmac is burning under his tires. And yeah, nice. What an overcut. What an overcut. And thumbs down for Arzandi from rennsimulanten.de. Nice. Nice. Ah, nice. Someone told me why it's called RS Andy, because Rennsimulanten. Nice. So, thumbs down from my side. Oop. Camera, thumbs down. Good luck, Arizandi. He's trying to catch up Alexander Krug. Alexander Krug already openly told us that he's going for a two-stop strategy. So the next time we will see him in pits is... Whoop, what is happening here? Aaron closed the gap to Georg Ordner, now past him. And that's obviously something the German guy doesn't want to see. Losing his position to Aaron, but in the end, it cost many push-to-passes for Aaron. Let's check out how many push-to-passes Georg Ordner has. 6. So, that was the perfect move from Georg Ordner. Seriously, it was a perfect move. He overcut Aaron Roberts, the British guy, and then just baited him out. 4 push-to-passes. That hurt. Nice. Ah, you don't need to drain. Come on. Rating is like loot. It comes and goes. Who needs rating? Come on. Back to Arizani. When he has some fans and he's in a fight, then we show Arizani, even though we have the fight for the lead. Simon de Mori is now pitting. Oh no. Let's go back. Aaron Roberts! Oh, that's close! That was close! Georg Otter is playing with the might of Aaron Roberts. He pushed him nearly to the wall. I think someone got a heart attack. But that's why I love that track. Seriously, I love it. One of the tracks I really want to see in Racium is Circuit de Villeneuve. Just imagine, someone is having a hard time here. Tires are cooking. Aaron Roberts is not really managing to get the perfect racing line, missing any apex right now. Georg Ortner taking his advantage out of it. Aaron only has 2 push-to-pass left, so I think he did a big mistake. He could have just tried to find his rhythm back. Obviously, both are going for a two-stop strategy. So, which means if Aaron would have just calmed himself a little bit down, I mean, obviously he would have lost, I don't know, 1.5, 2 seconds, not much more. And yeah, then just try to get back his position with a better pit strategy or something. But now, just shooting out all the push passes, that hurts. Yes, I meant Moscow full. Yes, and I am on the leaderboard at that point. Not quite sure where I'm sitting. And I'm sitting on Solder. Solder FRUS. That is obviously so much fun. The long corners, long fast corners, and then hard braking into the chicanes, and then the second chicane with the banking. Oh man, it's so much fun. It's so much fun. I really would like to see a race with the FRUS on Solder. I think it's difficult. But with the push pass it could work, and especially with the turbo lag, you have to manage the car all the time and just push. Nice. Benjamin Hoffmann getting his position back from Fabian Jaroszewski. Oh yes! Oh, I forgot about that. I'm Thomas Bienert, but I'm sometimes since the simulator in the house I'm living is from Manuel Städel, because we're having a race room. What is the name for Wohngemeinschaft? We have a apartment together. Roman Ivanov, Manuel Städel, and me living together. Always talking about racing stuff and having the big simulator, but the big simulator is from Manuel and Städel. So I accidentally did fastest lap on his account, but doesn't matter at all. We are kind of at the same pace. So what's happening here? P5, Jim Britton, close the gap to Robert Mielko. And welcome to everyone who joined the stream. But Jim Britton, Mr. Bilowski, is it Bilowski? Mr. Crew Chief, Megacorp. He's so fast. Push to pass, only 1 left. So obviously he has his problems. And here, look back. That's what I meant. Aaron Roberts closing the gap right now to 0.7 seconds. Lost a little bit, but now he has no push to pass left, and it is a proof for what I said. He could have just calmed down, have a good race, have 20 minutes of just waiting, sitting, baiting. But in the end, he challenged Georg Ortner, who is a master in mind games, especially in racing. And then, what will you do in the end? You lose yourself. So everyone, for you who's watching right now and maybe participating in the next ranked multiplayer races, we always doing endurance weekly races on Wednesday evening. Then yeah, don't try to play mind games with Georg Ortner if you're not the best mind gamer. Not quite sure if you can troll him. I never really tried it, even though I'm working with him every day. But it could be possible. It could be possible that you can troll Georg Ortner. But he's such a calm guy. He's so calm. I don't think it's really possible. Banyeres trying to sneak into the first corner. Yeah, I need to rewatch what kind of tracks I wanted to do for the FIUS league, but it was obviously Solda, it was Moscow Raceway, it was Indianapolis. Yeah, I mean, it's so difficult to just step out of the American tracks because the American tracks are so awesome to drive, but I don't want to have the classic competition we always do. You know, we do ADAC GT Masters on all the ADAC GT Masters tracks. We do DTM on the DTM tracks. You know, we do the WTCR on the WTCR tracks. But hey, we are a simulation. We are a video game. We can do whatever we want. So why put all the time, all the cars on the simulator tracks? Why don't go for some crazy stuff? I would love it. Oh yes, Aquila on Dubai, guys, just try it out. I think it's perfect. Dubai was one of the tracks I would love to do with the FIUS. I can imagine that this is just great. Just imagine right-hander right after start finish straight, and then left, right, left, long, braking, hard braking, hard braking. And then not run out like Banyares at that point. Try to catch the refs back into the left-hander. Try to catch the car on the rear, and then just accelerate out. The long banking left-hander. Oh, nice. This is a dream for me. Seriously. Aquila Dubai endurance race. I will tell that JF and Georg. Maybe we do it then in 2 weeks. Georg Ottner lapping 1 by 1. He passed Michael Freigang. Michael hat Freigang heute. Oh, ich glaube, den hat bestimmt noch keiner gemacht. No one did that joke to Michael Freigang. Nice, Kenos. Nice. Thank you for the feedback. I will really try it. Maybe I jump into the simulator after the stream and just try it. I had a funny conversation yesterday about Aquila. Manuel told me that. That was quite funny. He just shouted and Thomas, come to me, and showed me a video about the Aquila and said, do you know this car actually exists? And I was like, no, I didn't know. Yeah, it actually exists. So nice. We really thought it was some kind of fantasy car all the time. I'm sorry. I'm not the messiah of motorsports, I have to admit. Nice. Ganos, if you have a free spot for co-commentary, just DM me on Discord. You find me on our official Discord, and if you have some race you can use a second commentary, just DM me. I always love to do community streams. Better in German than in English, but I'm going to practice it. I really think if you watch back, Denmark is angry now. Why? Did I say something about the Norway guy again, King Carrot? Where is the Norway guy? Whoa, what's happening here? Wait a second. Wait, no, there's no way around the outside. The wall is too close. Arizandi, what is he doing? Now he loses his position. Oh, and that was it. That is the end of the race for Arizandi. I'm so sorry. Ay. But King Carrot, come on. Tell me that I didn't say Denmark, Norway to a Denmark guy, please. Aquila is Danish. Oh man. That is the phase what I'm doing. I messed up with Denmark again. I'm sorry. And I really like it. I once in my life was at Copenhagen. I was so little. I asked my mother, "What is wrong with the Danish guys? Why do they write it O and then just cut it out? Why don't they leave it?" And she was like, "No. It's part of their language. It's like O in German." Alexander Krug attacking Benjamin Hoffmann. 26 minutes left on the board. I'm quite curious if the different strategies work. So, I think should I have shown the different compounds in tower? Would that have been possible? Intent, show multiclass, show driver, show tire compound. No. Here's the tire compound. Yeah, we need it in the tower. We need that in the tower. Does some of you guys play Motorsport Manager? As a child, I played Grand Prix Manager 2. That was the first game I lost my life in. I don't know if I would have Steam statistics about it. I think I have like 2,000 hours in it. I just played all the time Grand Prix Manager. I came out of school. Don't care about homework. Play Grand Prix Manager. And then Motorsport Manager came out and it was like, best game ever. Best game ever. Obviously not. Race Room was better. But apart from Race Room, best game ever. Yeah, and they have it in the tower. And we should have that as well for races like this. Because, you know, we see now Jim is on hard tires. What hard tires do... Yep, we have hard on Georg. We have mediums. Mediums on... no. Wait, A is A soft? Look, we have different compounds. Aaron is running different compound. Yeah, you're right. Simon, Xiaomin. Motorsports Manager is about 100 hours, and then it's getting boring. Sadly. But I hope they bring the multiplayer. Sometimes they bring Motorsports Manager 2 after they have this great success in the mobile version, and then they bring the multiplayer. And then I'm sorry, Race Room, I will quit. I will quit my job. Hopefully Klaus doesn't hear this. Otherwise, he cancel my job tomorrow. Maybe he decides to buy the Motorsports Manager. Would be cool. And then do multiplayer. Oh man, I just imagine multiplayer Motorsports Manager and then someone commentating it. Would be cool. Or we bring something here for Race Room. I always thought, wouldn't it be so cool to have like fantasy cars like FRUS, and then you could just upgrade them? I don't know. I would love it. You know, you have a series where you can compete, and then you can attract sponsors. You gain your own reputation, buy new stuff, and increase your car. Make it better, develop it, maybe some kind of driver earnings, and then I don't know, have some kind of managing system. Would be kind of cool. Or I would love it. By the way, Alexander Krug is trying to get through the outside. Benjamin Hoffmann, very kind, then closes the gap back to the braking zone. No, I don't know the browser game. I know many different motorsport browser games, but at some point in my life I just stopped playing browser games. I mean, it always eats your whole life. Seriously. And then you're just on the smartphone all the time. Well, like, shit, I have to do the next race. I have to do the next race. I have to save my fleet. No. I'm done with that. Been there, done that, got a t-shirt. Yaris always fighting against Carlsen, and that's something I really like on this race. Even though the field is not that narrow like a GT3 field, but push to pass. It helps. It makes things just nice. What do you think about the new idea of the DTM, the GT3 Plus, with push to pass and more horsepowers? Don't tell me. Little difference. Don't tell me what do you think about the DTM 2021. I want to know what you think about GT3 Plus, about the idea to have push to pass on GT3. That would be kind of cool. Alexander Krug. I don't know. I don't know if he's really racing Benjamin Hoffman or if he's just having fun with him. You know. I mean, why should I just go away? I mean, 30 seconds between him and Jim Britton. So just stay around Benjamin Hoffman. Oh, and I hate push to pass in DRS. Why? Don't just tell me you hate it. Tell me why. I mean, you can have every opinion in your life if you have a reason, in my opinion. Because reasons are cool. Oh man, that was probably the best argumentation line I could have. Aero kills racing. No. Yes, I think DTM should go back to old touring cars, but there's this big problem right now, especially in Germany, and that's I think that is the biggest issue in touring cars and DTM right now, because since all this Greta stuff, what is happening here? Georg Ortner is coming into the pits, so we have a change on the lead. Yeah, since we had this big Greta thing, and then the new upcoming electronics market, which I'm a fan of. You can hate me, leave it or like it, I don't care. But I like electronic cars. I think we need to develop them more, and maybe it's just a sidestep of history, and then we just change to another technology. But I think the idea is just cool, and just slamming down the throttle and having all the power. It's cool, and I like to have this fast powered cars which don't do any sound. It's crazy, right? It's unbelievable. But that's my opinion. Yeah, all the manufacturers has to change their strategy, and they did, like Volkswagen did, like Audi did, like everyone did, and now they can just switch back to the touring cars and say, look, that's cool fuel charged cars, because would be a little bit awkward, right? But it would be cool. It would be so cool. I love TCR, but front wheel car, seriously? Seriously, front wheel cars? I mean, the coolest part of WTCR general and TCR is that you have so many different car manufacturers. But I don't know. DTM should switch to a V8 supercars like style, but with oh yes, please, V8 supercars. But then some kind of production thing, you know, with different cars that are really fast on straights, and cars that are really good in with aerodynamics. So yeah, you have this situation in Bathurst when the car charges past because so much power in the engine, and then in the corners the other car fights back. Would be cool. Something like that. Lift off oversteer's life. No, that's just sick. Snap oversteer's life. But I guess lots of you would say the same about snap oversteer than lift off oversteer. I really did like the WTCC 2013. You have this. Did someone lately try the Honda of the WTCC? Ooh, what was this? Banyeris just hit the pit wall. Did someone of you try the WTCC 2013? I mean, it's very old physics, obviously, but the Honda, it has lift off understeer of hell. You just lift the throttle and the whole heck comes and pinches around. But you need to try the WTCC 13 Honda on Salzburgring. It's so scary. It's so scary, seriously. The last corner, you just try to lift a little bit because you can't do it full throttle, and then the heck comes around. Oh man, it's so scary. Aaron Roberts is in pits. Let's see if the overcut of Aaron Roberts is as good as the overcut of Georg Ottner. Georg Ottner is a little bit in caught in traffic, and you can see Aaron Roberts had a better positioning later, so he will not close the gap as Aaron Roberts. I think, especially as Aaron Roberts is on the fly, Georg Ottner will have 1.5 seconds. Let's see. Cockpit. No! No! I don't know how he did it. Rear view. Where is Aaron Roberts? 5 seconds. Oh. I don't know. Don't mind me. I was talking all the time about different cars. I didn't pay real attention to the race. Shh. Sorry. Don't swear. Tough. WTCR is nice. Yes, I totally agree to you, Falter. I totally agree. And I'm so happy that I will commentate the WTCR 2020 like this in German. I did the WTCC 2017 on German, and then yeah, there was no budget for it to just do it again. And now I say, Robert, I don't care if you have budget. I do it because I want to do it. It's so much fun. What's happening here? It's actually a fight. It's Simon de Mori. The white blue car is Simon de Mori. He's sitting right behind. No, it's not Simon de Mori. Simon de Mori is this. Which car is it? Is it Fabian Jaroszewski? No, it's Alexander Krug. No. Which car was it? I can't really tell. That is Aaron Roberts. Tsukuba! Yes, Tsukuba would be a track we would need, obviously. Did anyone... I mean, when I was 16, just coming out of schools, and I have to say, yes, it doesn't matter which game I played, I never did homework. Still, I'm working for my dreams. So, don't do homework. Don't do homework, you don't need it. But then I always played Forza, and I always did Tsukuba with Honda. Just running circles with the slowest Honda. Historic Falkenberg. I don't know how it does look. We have Falkenberg. But I don't know how this historic Falkenberg looks. So 13 minutes left on the clock, and it looks pretty comfortable for Georg Ottner. He has a leading gap of 4 seconds, 4.7 seconds. What is my dream? One time in my life, I want to commentate in a stadium. That is my dream. And obviously, I'm not working like, I don't know, some general stuff like I did before. Bartender, it was so awesome. I loved it. Shout out to Ritzis Gießen and Apfelbaum Gießen. It was so much fun. But it's something different, right? I'm standing up in the morning and going in the office, and I know I'm doing something about sim racing. It's so different. It's different motivation than yeah, just knowing. Yeah, I go in the bar. I mean, obviously it was fun, just trying to be the fastest bartender in the town. But it's a different motivation. But my biggest dream is one time to commentate in a stadium. That is what I want to achieve. And I think if you didn't see the ADAC GT Masters Esports Championship yet, then you should do it. Seriously. The German stream is right now a little bit better than the English stream. We didn't put so much priorities on the English stream, but yeah, we tried to settle a real solid product for the ADSC GT Masters Esports Championship with all the stuff you need, like a track presentation, like highlights, like a studio, like a host, like everything we want. And yeah, I like it to watch. And that was all. Aaron is catching. He's closing up. But that is always something I put myself in. I say if I want to watch my own stream, I'm satisfied with it. But when I think this was boring, I really hate the next day. And I'm struggling with myself and say, Thomas, you need to do something different. Why, King Carrot? Why? I mean, you can clip it. I don't care about it. But how did you start? Tell me, how did you start? I did on Super Nintendo, by the way. First with the Nigel Mansell pole position, and then football in USA. Also champion race of Schalke. Yeah, why not? Champion race of Schalke. Nice. With the full arena of Schalke. But I'm more for Dortmund. Sorry. I cannot do it in Schalke. I would not cancel it if someone says you can do it in Schalke. Seriously, I would not. By the way, what happened to the idea of Schalke? Ah, we have Corona. Yeah, right. No big German esports event in Schalke this year because of Corona. But actually, I think if you watch the Google Analytics, wouldn't have worked out. Jim Britton catching Robert Mielko, and then we see something. Oh, Georg Ortner maybe doesn't like. Aaron Roberts, I think he was 2 laps longer out. And now we see what happened in the first stint. Aaron Roberts went for a shorter first stint, took a longer second stint, and now, yeah, it pays off. He's now with the softer tires out. Ortner is also with the softer tires out. But the medium tire choice, or the hard tire choice, was perfect. And now he catches every single lap. We have 9 minutes left on the clock, so it will be a tough race. It will be a tough race for Ortner. Still, Aaron has 0 push to pass left, and Georg Ortner has 2. Uiuiui, will be difficult. Jim Britton catches Robert Mielko in the back, so he's back on the podium. What do I want? Obviously, I want to do sim racing. I was always a kid of racing. Did lots of years in Dota 2. 7 years Dota 2. 2 years Heroes of Newerth. So I did lots of mobile gaming. I played lots of awesome notes. But, you know, in the end, my heart beats for racing. So, would be cool. Just imagine it. Just imagine it. We sim racers bring thousands of people in a stadium. Sounds totally weird and unrealistic, but I like challenges. So now Aaron Roberts close the gap to Georg Ortner. Georg Ortner is closing the inside of turn 1, but can he hold it? Aaron Roberts tries to cut him, and Georg Ortner loses the car on the brake. Oh, that was way too easy. I don't think Georg wanted to do it. How does the fight for P3 looks like? Robert Mielko right now. It's the yellow-white car trying to get his position back. Georg Ortner, he is not giving up. So let me give you now the picture-in-picture. You get both. Driver info. So bottom left corner, you have, what is it? It is Mielko where we are on, and the main screen we are on Georg Ortner. It seems like he can catch up. 0.7 seconds, but he's struggling. You can see it in the line. He's running a wide line, and that's certainly not what he wanted. But now maybe he has some extra miles per hour. 0.5 seconds. Mielko is in a better position. Mielko now, bottom screen. Tries to catch Jim Britton. The last 6 minutes will be so dramatic, I think. Roman Romanov is on the hunt of Fabian Jaroszewski. Next mistake of Georg Ortner. Was not that good. Was not that good. Let's watch only Britain. Britain now back in position number 4. So tough right now. I think the tires are gone already, and all the time turbo lag comes, the drivers sweat their heart out. How many laps? I don't know how many laps. 9 minutes to go. It's enough. If you see 5 minutes 50 seconds and a average lap time by 1 minute and 10 seconds, you can say, I don't know, 5 laps, 5 to 6 laps, maybe 6 to 7, but not more. Obviously not more. Georg Ortner, he cannot hold the pace anymore. 1 second, 0.3. So there's a huge gap to the leader. Very, very good racing. Georg Ortner did everything he could. But let's see. Don't count him out now. Jim Britton, he's chasing. He's just eating all the slipstream. But it's not enough for this lap. Let's look back. Let's look in front, I would say. Georg Ortner. Close the gap. But it is all about an overlap. Just the lapping. Woo! That was close. That was close. I think Banyares didn't expect Ortner to show up and close the exit. Jimmy gets on the podium. Yes, Jeremy is doing fine right now. But right now, Robert Mielko is in the podium. How does the race look for Roman Romanov, the Russian guy, chasing Jaroszewski? Nothing to do. He finished the corner exit in the middle of the track. That was certainly not helpful. So back to Ortner. I don't know. Yeah, that must be weird, to be honest. Yeah, if Jim uses his own voice, I don't know. Russian squad bunched up. Yeah, not really. Mikhail is 19 seconds behind Romanov, so it's not really bunched up. It's more like Alexander Krug fighting against Mikhail Lepajnik. Georg Ortner, come on! I always cheer now for the second place. I don't care who's on second. So if Aaron is on second, I cheer for Aaron. But right now, Georg Ortner is on second. Come on, Georg, you can do it. Focus. Or like Jim says, come on, focus on the apex. Find your rhythm. Good lap times. No, I don't read that loud out. I cannot do that. Otherwise, Georg just hates me again. It's always funny. Georg always says what he thinks, you know. And if he doesn't say what he thinks, you know, he doesn't like what you did, and he obviously doesn't like my second stream. So Krug is fighting now against Lepajnik. Finds himself now on P9. Good overtaking maneuver. Can Lepajnik counter? Nope, not possible. Krug just... Oh, Ortner through the inside. Good situation for him. Now, outside. It took him too long. Still, he finds a better traction. Now, Roberts needs to defend. He doesn't. Maybe he has an idea how to defend. Maybe he sees that Ortner is not able to really pin down the throttle. Both very aggressive through the chicane. This is, by the way, how it looks for P number 4. Jimmy closes the gap as well. What's now with Ortner? He's so close. 0.34 seconds. That is way too close. And I think Roberts knows that. No push to pass for both drivers. No offensive push to pass, no defensive push to pass. So it's all about the best exit. It's all about the best exit. Guys, that was such an amazing stream today. It was so much fun with you. I did. Oh, Ordner! Ordner tried to slam down the throttle as early as possible. Snap oversteer for life. And now we have a bigger gap of 0.8 seconds. And same applies to Jim Britton. 1.4 seconds. It's way too much. It's way too much. 1 minute to go. But yeah, it was amazing. It was amazing. Just to have you all in the stream, talk to me. I never had that experience because I always was someone for community streams, and I always did, yeah, basic motorsport commentary. Someone is slow. Banyeris, I think he gave up. No, it was Roman Romanov who gave up. Oh, that's sad. That's sad to see. I don't know what happened to him. And I always, the funny thing is, I always wanted to do that kind of streams, talking with the chat, and I never managed to do because I always did motorsport streams. And yeah, since 3 streams, I'm kind of having this experience. Thank you for that. Seriously. So now it seems like everything is settled down. Georg, maybe, but 0.8, it's too far away. There's seriously nothing you can do. If Aaron Roberts not totally messing up the chicane, it's done. Yep, 80 is done. 1 second. And great racing. Great racing. I totally misjudged it. And you know what was my mistake, guys? It was that I didn't pay attention to the tire compound. I'm not used to it. So perfect strategy by Aaron Roberts. Perfect strategy by Aaron Roberts. And I think Georg Ordner just confirms that. 1.5 seconds. Great racing. Great racing. And you know, guys, what I need to do, I forgot it today again. I wanted to give to do some giveaways, and I forgot it this time again. But we can improve. We can improve next Wednesday. Maybe I have Streamlabs and maybe I have giveaways, but I don't want to promise. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, for all the people who don't know that we have ranked multiplayer, then you know now. Just jump on the ranked multiplayer servers. We do it hourly every day. You can just wait or yeah, just jump in it when it's open, and you can increase your rankings. We have 3 counts you need to think about. First count is rating, second count is reputation, and third count is activity score. So if you are not active for 2 weeks, you lose 1 activity score, and then you lose your rating a little bit. If you are not having clean race, so you crash into someone, you lose reputation, and if you win, you gain rating. And again, same mistake of me, I don't have a finishing scene. Let me check if I can. No, I cannot do it. Sad. So we have to deal with the loading screen soon. Give me some VRPs via Discord. No one will know. Okay, no one will know, Feldhead. How many do you want? 1,000? 10,000? I give you everything, my life. Guys, that was it. 1,600 plus rating. Let's wait if someone jumps in, but I really have to go to the toilet. I messed it up. I drank too much before the race starts. Lecker Eistee. Lecker Schmecker. Eistee und Butterkekse. Did anyone, by the way, send me this Asus No one messaged me. I'm sad. We need Georg Ordner interview. Yes, I'm always trying to get him into the stream, but he's not telling me anything. He doesn't want to. I don't know why. Maybe he's shy. Shy Georg Ordner. Shy guy. He needs Georg needs this avatar of shy guy. I don't know. Do we get a license strike? Oh, guys. Oh, guys. I love to talk to you, but it's impossible for me. Oh, I need to go on the toilet. Guys, best stream ever, best chat ever. I love you. Bye bye. I mean, you're here, so I've been back. 1 minute, I get a picture from Avus. Nice. So where's Georg Ortner? Georg. So what did we say? Aquila on. What was it? Oh damn, that's how I pay attention, right? Come on. Help me. Help me. Oh. Probably I just have to scroll up. I don't know. I guess I'm kind of warm right now. I could just jump on the next server, but someone is sitting side by side me and tells me, no, don't do that. Please don't. No. Ah, I can't find it anymore. Please. But I write it down. I think I did it like this. I think I did it like this. Not quite. Oop. I cannot do it. It's like like this. Like this. Not sure. Dubai, yes. Aquila on Dubai. I'll write it down. Where's my pencil? Pencil. No pencil. No I take a scissor and cut it in my head. We lost my pencil. Oh, there. Here. 1 million or this. Thank you. So. Aquila on Dubai. 4JF, nice. Yeah, guys. Just make sure to come in the chat after finishing the race. That would be cool, so we can talk a little bit. Next day, next Wednesday on same time, same channel. Be prepared, and I will bring a second race, but before, not after. Maybe after, but before, obviously before, because I really enjoy these evenings today with you. Yeah. Just ping me on Discord. We can always talk a little bit about it and have some fun together. And yeah, talk about every different stuff. Maybe we can bring Jeff to some certain and wonderful combinations like Aquila Dubai. And then I would say now, bye bye and see you next time. Bye.